everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Cole and Jay. Today we've returned to one of our favorite spillways in pursuit of some fall crappie. We're hoping to get on some big ones today. This place notoriously has a bunch of small ones we have to weed through to get to the keepers, but I think that we can do it. The gates are open. Let's turn this thing around, look at that. The gates are wide open and it's allowing for fish down in the river channel below to swim up to the gates. So hopefully some big ones will swim up here and hopefully we can catch some. If y'all are excited for today's video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let's get some big ones, Jay.
Let's go. Oh, I got one.
Oh, heck yeah.
It's a crappie. Woo! There's my first crappie. He's not very big, definitely not big enough to keep. So we're gonna throw him back, but that didn't take very long.
Yeah, that was your first cast, wasn't it?
That was my second cast.
Second cast. There are some fish in here, and what color did he bite?
The pearl.
Bit the pearl tube. We got pearl and chartreuse on, so we'll see which one they like more. But good job, Jay. Way to get on the board.
Woo!
There we go. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one, I think. Oh, it's not that big. That's my first fish. He bit it like a pretty big one, but that is not gonna keep today. First, he is so cold, wow. And he's obviously been hooked before down there. First fish, a little black crappie. He bit my chartreuse tube.
Oh, I got one. Oh, nope. Still not a keeper. Gosh.
Oh, double trouble. They are loaded down here below the spillway today. We thought they would be since the water was up. They look like twins. They're not super small, but they're just not quite big enough for us. But hey, is yours on chartreuse?
Yeah.
Or it's the orange and chartreuse. So they look like they're dominating the orange and chartreuse jigs out here. The water's pretty murky. And I guess the orange and the chartreuse is standing out more than the pearl. Here we go, double release to the foam.
Woo!
There we go. That feels like a decent fish. I've said that a couple times already. I don't know, there's just something about them. They're just tugging. Maybe it's the current. That's not a that's not a big fish. It's kind of embarrassing that I thought that was a big fish. That's my third one, and they've all been on the chartreuse tube so far. But we're still looking for that first keeper.
Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!
There we go, Jay. Now that's more like it. That's the size crappie we're looking for below the spillway today.
Finally!
First keeper. I got the chain stringer here. We can do a little handoff. He's slipping. Okay. String up in the old chain stringer. Hey, good work.
Woo!
Get some more. I'm just gonna clip him onto my tackle box right here. I don't think the tackle box is going anywhere. All right, first fish secured. Let's get some more.
Oh, another one! Woo! Still not a keeper. These fish always feel so much bigger. Like as soon as they bite it, they just feel much bigger than this. This guy's pretty small. Okay, maybe the next fish will be a keeper, but thanks for the fight anyways. Woo! Oh gosh, I'm dialed. Okay, I'm not even kidding. This one? No. No, he looks like a keeper. Woo! Oh gosh, he splashed me right in the eye. Cheers for that, buddy. Dang. Check it out, guys. I caught my second keeper of the day. Now, I know he's not a mega slab, but he is a keeper, so I'm gonna go put him on the stringer really quick. Okay, second fish on the stringer. Let's go catch some more.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. This feels big. And he felt like he bit it. Oh gosh. It might, he don't know he's hooked yet, I don't think. I don't think I snagged him. I've got a biggin. I've got a big old fish. What if it's a giant crappie?
Yeah, what if it's like a 2-pound or 3-pound crappie?
If it's a crappie, it's a 3-pounder. I think it's a buffalo.
It's gotta be a buffalo.
I can't move him. What is this fish? What is it, guys? It looks like a smaller size smallmouth buffalo.
Oh, yep, there he is.
He's
okay.
not very big.
Woo! Yoo-hoo!
Look at that. It's a little smallmouth buffalo. He's probably like 2.5, 3 pounds. But it felt weird. He sucked right in the dorsal fin.
Yeah.
So he had all the power and all the leverage to pull me. Look at his little suction mouth.
Oh my gosh.
These guys are cool.
They're the cutest fish ever.
These guys will eat the jig if you put it right in front of their face, but most of the time when we catch them this way. All right, he's unhooked. We're gonna send it back. He's about to jump. Here we go. Ready, set.
Woo! Oh, he splashed us.
Hey, first big, crazy looking fish of the day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think this is what I'm looking for either, but it might be. Oh, did I do it? I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. That's the size fish we're looking for. Finally get to put my first fish on the stringer. Yeah. All right, we're putting a small dent in the crappie population out here, but not much of one. Whew, let's keep getting them biggins. Fish on. He's digging like a mediumly sized fish. It doesn't really feel like a crappie. Oh, it's a crappie. And I think I just did it again. I did it again, folks. Got my second keeper of the day. Not by much, but definitely slab enough to go on the stringer. And that was the first fish I think I've caught all day on my top jig. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna slide him on the stringer. And I think this is our fourth one. Not too shabby at all. Been out here about 30 minutes, caught a bunch of fish, got 4 keepers, can't complain. So I just broke off my rig. You can see behind me there's a bunch of rocks, and out there in the water there's snags. So losing jigs is not an uncommon thing out here. So I'm gonna show you guys how we tie up the old-fashioned double jig rig that we use all the time out here on the channel. Y'all are always asking about the rig we throw, and it's the rig we throw like 99% of the time if we're tight lining. So let me grab my jigs. These are the jigs I'm gonna be tying up. The bigger one is a 1/16 of an ounce and the smaller one's a 32nd. They're both orange. They've been keying in on those orange jig heads. So for the rig, you'll just tie your first jig on like you would tie any other jig. I like to tie a Palomar knot. I just double up my line. Overhand knot, throw your jig head through the loop. Standard Palomar knot, it's on there. So there's our first jig head. Now to add the second jig, I'm gonna go up about 18 inches on my line. You can go anywhere you want to, but I like to do about 18 inches. And I'm gonna double it up and make a loop. You see that? And now to create the loop that I'm gonna use to tie my second jig head on, I'm just gonna do a triple overhand knot. I'm literally just gonna loop it through there 1, 2, 3 times. I found if you only do it once or twice that the knot won't stay and your line will slip and you won't have that free moving loop. So we'll just simply do that, tighten it up. So now we have our jig and we have our loop at the top of the line. And so now we will tie our jig head onto this loop and you'll just do another Palomar knot. You just have to pinch your line to where it'll fit through the eye of the jig head and then just continue on with your standard Palomar knot. Very, very simple. You could tie 10 of these jig heads on your line if you wanted to. All right, so now we have both of our jig heads on our line. I like to have this one free swinging because it gives the bait more action. You can tie it directly to the line without a loop, but you're not gonna have as much action. So you see that bait can just go wherever it wants to. They both can. So now I'll show you guys the tubes that we're using. The bait of choice has been a Mid-South tackle, little 2-inch tube. What's great about the double jig rig is that you can experiment with different styles and colors of plastics, which today we found out that they're wanting the chartreuse tube, so we're doubling up on that. But some days you can throw like a grub on top or a stinger on top and a tube on bottom or just whatever combination you want. All right, so there's the finished rig. It looks really good. Now we're throwing these on 8-pound test fluorocarbon leader, to 10-pound braid, 2,500, 3,000 size reels. And then the rods are really important too. So this is a 7'3" medium, 6 Sense Fishing Divine rod. These are incredible rods. They're designed for bass fishing, but we love them when we come down below fishing these spillways because, you know, there's no telling what you could hook into. We've caught that buffalo already. There's giant catfish out here. And just having that little bit of extra power is great when you hook into a big fish. These rods are super light, sensitive, and powerful, and they're just a lot of fun to use. We'll leave them linked in the video description if you'd like to check them out. And as always, you can punch in our code CJ10 at checkout and save 10% off of this rod. Anyways, that's the rig. We're doing work with it today, and we're gonna hopefully catch some more fish. So let's see what we can do. Feels like a heavier fish. He's way out there. Hard to tell. Yes, sir. I mean, they are just choking on that tube. It's just way down there. Nice. Gotta love that.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, is that a crappie? He felt really big for a second, but he's very small. I have not caught a keeper in a long time. Like, this is crazy. Cole's been catching a lot of keepers, but I've been catching the dinks. Oh my gosh, is this a keeper? I think this is a keeper. Please be a keeper.
Oh,
yes! I have gone so long without catching a keeper, and I finally got another one.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
that's a really nice one. That might be the biggest one on the stringer, to be honest. Really solid fish. I love that. I think I put like 6 or 7 on before. You caught the first two.
I know, you put like 7 on, and I haven't caught anything since.
Yeah.
Not me catching the first 2. But yeah, so it's been a long time.
Hey, but that's a good one. That's a really nice one.
Woo! There we go. That looks like it could be another keeper. Yeah. Yes. Check it out, another keeper. It's so exciting when you finally catch a keeper after catching small fish after small fish and just throwing them back. It's nice to put another one on the stringer.
Yeah, I think that with that one, we have filled the stringer all the way up to the top. So that's exciting. That's a really nice black crappie. Your last one was a white crappie. So good diversity here below the spillway today. Really nice fish. Even though we had to weed through a bunch of small crappie, this ended up being a very successful fishing trip. We got a bunch of nice fish on the stringer. Jay, show the people at home what we got.
Okay, it is all filled up.
Look at that. Full stringer of slab crappie. How about that? We got some nice white crappie. We got some good black crappie. We just got a full stringer. Actually, we actually doubled up some of those fish. I think we have 12 or 13 fish total. But
we did pretty good.
Yeah, considering we had to catch 60 or 70 fish to get what we got.
It wasn't easy, but we're not going home empty-handed.
Nope, and they look very delicious. We're gonna take these guys, we're gonna transport them home in that orange bucket, and we're gonna clean them up and we're gonna cook them. It's gonna be a good time. Ready to go?
Ready.
Let's get it.